All right. Good evening, everyone. Thanks you for dialing in for tonight IPO webinar. Here we have iCents Group Holdings Berhad. iCents will be listed on ACE market on 17 July. That means it's this Thursday. And iCents Group Holdings Berhad provide clean room services, mainly comprise EPCC of clean room, construction of clean room, and other activities. The company also provide other facility service include hookup of machinery and equipment, supply and installation of heavy-duty sealing system, mainly for data center. Later on, our iCents management team will discuss it in detail. Here we get the honor to have the company managing director, Mr. Vincent Ong. Hi, Vincent.
Hi.
Okay, all right. Let us to start the corporate video before run through the presentation. Thank you.
iCents. As a leading provider of complete clean room solutions, iCents Group delivers excellence across Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, from initial design and engineering to final commissioning and validation. Anchored in clean room EPCC services, we also offer integrated solutions including process utilities, heavy-duty sealing system installation, and construction services. Since 2015, iCents Group has supported critical sectors that shape the future, including semiconductor, pharmaceuticals, data center, life sciences, palm oil processing, food and beverage, and other manufacturing industries. We consistently deliver world-class solutions through quality, innovation, and commitment. Our credibility is backed by internationally recognized certifications, including CIDB Grade G7 license, ISO qualification including Quality Management System, Environmental Management System, and Occupational Health and Safety Management System, along with the capability to meet stringent ISO Class 4 cleanliness standards. And among our major achievements, we successfully converted a non-clean room area into new ISO Class 4 and ISO Class 5 clean room at a semiconductor product manufacturing plant in Bayan La Paz. Through our in-house manufacturing arm, Maytech, we produce critical clean room components including rock wool sandwich panels, aluminium honeycomb panels, expanded polyurethane panel, clean booth, and bag-in-bag-out filter, ensuring quality control, cost savings, and faster project delivery. Our aluminium honeycomb panel system ensures high fire safety with minimal smoke emission. All panels are tested and certified for compliance, while our external wall system is designed to comply with international fire safety standards. To meet evolving industry needs, our data center sealing system is tailored to support customized heavy-duty loading based on specific market and design requirements. In 2023, we expanded our operational capabilities with a new production facilities in Mantan, Negeri Sembilan, complemented by investments in new machinery and the recruitment of skilled engineers to strengthen project delivery excellence. Continuing our innovation journey, we are developing new cleanroom technologies, securing patent registrations, and achieving international product certifications, unlocking new global market opportunities. Building on this momentum, iCents is expanding its regional footprint with new offices in Jakarta, Singapore, and Kuching, while exploring opportunities in Singapore, Australia, Vietnam, and Indonesia to better serve clients and support effective project delivery. We work closely with international bodies and local associations to ensure our product innovations remain aligned with global standards. Our journey is deeply tied to Malaysia's growth and development. Through our collaboration with Malaysian universities, we combine academic research with industry expertise to drive product development and create high-skilled job opportunities, contributing to Malaysia's technological progress and industrial growth. We also engage with government agencies along with industry-driven councils to stay informed on regulatory developments and national guidelines shaping Malaysia's industrial landscape. ESG and sustainability is embedded at every level of our operations. iCents Group is one of the companies in Malaysia's cleanroom and EPCC sector to report multi-year carbon emissions. At iCents Group, we have IRTS, Vincent Ong Mum Fei, the Managing Director, with 19 years of experience in the cleanroom industry, overseeing companies' growth, strategy, and business development. Next is Fu Xiang Leng, the Executive Director, with nearly 2 decades of leadership and project experience across Malaysia, China, and Europe. Beyond leadership, iCents Group is driven by a skilled team of engineers, project managers, and specialists, each bringing expertise, dedication, and precision to every project. As industries evolve, we remain committed to deliver trusted expertise, innovative solutions, and unwavering commitment in every clean room we build. iCents Group, niche focus, scalable growth. Your trusted strategic partner in critical environment.
All right, over to you, Vincent, for the presentation.
Yeah. Okay. So presentation, can you post? Okay. Okay. Good evening. Okay. So iCents Group is commenced business in 2015. We are the engineering lead. Out of the 95 employees, we have a 31 lead for the engineering team. So we have a complete project so far is in Malaysia and Indonesia. We have approximately 10 years proven track record, and our industry is diversified range. So currently our operation facility, the HQ will be in Subang Jaya, and we have the Penang office and we have a Johor office. So our manufacturing plant will be located in the Mantin. Next. Okay, what is the clean room? Actually, clean room is in general is control the particles, but in actual fact, clean room is built for the product. So the clean room is not only control the particle, but also have to maintain the temperature, humidity, pressure, brightness, vibration, and EST. So in clean room, it's not only the clean room wall, ceiling, floor, and so on. So actually, the heart of the clean room is the HVAC system. So we need to have the very complete HVAC system to control all the particle like temperature, RH. Yeah, next. So our clean environment industry, we are serving for 6 major industry. First is the semiconductor and electronic. Second, data center, pharmaceutical, life science, palm oil processing, and food and beverage. The service we are offer is total solutions. So from the design, procurement, construction, installation, testing, commission, qualification, and validation. This is the total solution we are provided. And some of the clean room requires some compliance, such as the CGMB in pharmaceutical. And in food industry, we need to comply the regulation like the HACCP. Okay, next. So other facility is a part of the clean room. One, we also involve for the hookup machinery equipment. When the clean room is completed, so we have to move in all the equipment and complete the hookup all the utilities. So we also involve for the hookup machinery equipment, and we also supply installation heavy duty system, which will focus more on the data center and other facility service, which a client, some of the project client would like us to involve in the total scope. So we also involve some of the non-clean room construction, but this one will contribute a very low revenue in our contract. Okay, then also some other activity and facility. So in clean room, basically, once we complete a project, normally we have the 2 to 3 years DLP, defect liability period. So during this DLP, we need to do some maintenance. Okay, service maintenance, and we also need to regular to perform the testing for the clean room. So this put under the other activity. Yeah, next. So what product we are produce? This is the major product we are produced. Like the EPU is more focused on the pharmaceutical, and honeycomb is more focused on the semiconductor. Rockwool is more focused on the data center. Also, we are provide design and build for the door and windows. Okay, Bibo is something like the treatment, okay, for those life science and pharmaceutical. We deal especially for the oncology product. So we deal with a lot of toxic gases. So before they expose to the environment, we need to treat all these gases in the system we call Bibo. Okay, clean both is some of the system is very critical. Some of the client, they not decide to do a very huge clean room, but they want to focus for the small volume of the high cleanness requirement. So we build a clean room for them. Next. Okay, key investment highlight. Next. Okay, so this is a bit history how we built for iCents. So we commenced the business as a VC engineering in 2015. So in 2016, we secured the first semiconductor manufacturing project. In 2017, we start to work for the overseas project and we secured the first life science in Kalimantan. And at the same time, we also secured the food and beverage in Johor and automotive manufacturing in Pahang. So in 2015, we start our manufacturing plant in Nilai, and we start to produce a EPU product. In 2019, we secured the first also palm oil processing industry in Indonesia. In 2021, we secured the first medical device, and we start to manufacturing the element honeycomb panel. And in 2023, we moved to the new bigger factory to enhance our production. So we move our medtech manufacturing to the Mantin. And in 2024, because of a data center, we start to manufacturing a lot of rock wool panel. Next. Next. Okay, this is the classification for clean room. So in clean room, the highest cleanliness we are doing is ISO 4. 4 is actually is a class 10 clean room. So class 10 clean room is considered the highest. Of course, there's a class 1, so the demand is not really a lot. But basically, when you do a class 10, you're able to achieve for the class 1. So, but anyway, from class 10 to class 100,000, from ISO 4 to ISO 9, we also did. But the highest we are doing is class 4. So this is one of the design and build complete project in Penang, which is doing all the semiconductor product. Yeah. Next. Okay, certificate is very important in our industry. So in our company, we obtained the ISO 9001, 2015, 14,000 and 45,000. And our product is FM approved. FM is something like the is a insurance broker. They use a lot in the MNC company in the industry. So all the product, whatever you want to supply and use inside those FM insurance broker, you need to have a FM certified. Yeah. So of course, in Malaysia, you need to comply for the local bomba and also serum. Next. Next. Okay, this is our notable client. Of course, those names you see on the screen, basically is we already get some consent from our customer. Of course, there's other company which you are not allowed to disclose here. So we have the direct and indirect. I can say iCents is almost 70 to 80% is direct. Okay, so even though you see in our prospectus in 2024. Okay, most our revenue is come from indirect, but actually we work under PMC company, but we are their NSC, normally subcontractor. Okay, so direct, Norwegian Oncology is a pharma product. Biocon is an integrated insulin. Hitachi is an electronic product manufacturer. Indirect, we work very closely with the Floor Daniel. Is a global engineering construction firm. This is the biggest semiconductor clean room we are doing. It's also one of the very famous semiconductor company in Kulim. So Minset Engineering Senibat is a subsidiary of the Wilmar International Group. We work very closely with Minset for the palm oil industry. For palm oil industry, we do from the upstream to the downstream, from the tissue culture lab until we are warehousing. So China State Construction, we work very closely with them for the data center. Next. Next. Okay, so this is our top management. So myself as a managing director. So Fu Xiangling is a executive director and Dai Wei is a executive director. Next. So this is the currently our order book based on the unbilled order book as 5th of June. So total is 93.21 million. So cleaning service still is the major cleaning service. Okay, and other facility service if contribute about 39.68 million. Next. So this is a few picture to show our portfolio. So this is a semiconductor, which is the ISO 4 and ISO 5. Okay, next. Next. This is the pharmaceutical industry. Next. 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 This is the dispensing booth in pharmaceutical, which we use a lot of, especially for the pharmaceutical plant. We need to, some of the drug you need to dispense and mix together. So we are working in the closed containment. It's called a dispensing booth system. Next. Next. This is the life science. Life science, we're doing a lot of like the PCR during COVID and hot lab to treat the cancer. Next. So this is the data center system. Next. Next. So this is a facility for the food and beverage industry. We're doing the coffee filling, some picture to show the texturizing and damping room. Damping is the control environment for the food, the finishing product. So and filling. Next. This is for palm oil industry. We do for the CPKO, tri-fractionation, and tissue culture lab. Next. This is the automotive industry. Next. Next. Okay, financial performance. Okay, so this is our financial highlight. So our profit PAT is growing. So high profit margin driven by the higher margin project. Okay, and actually FPE 2025 period including one-off IPO expenses, adjusted FPE is about 5.53 million. This is a financial year. Our financial is end of June, but the FPE like 5 million is the FPE on the June 2024. So this is a segmental revenue to see more clear our cleanroom service and other facility services. So cleanroom services still is the major compared with other facility services. Next. Okay, so this segmentation revenue. So our revenue major still from the semiconductor, followed by the palm oil and life science, pharmaceutical, and data center. Next. Next. So this is a financial position. So we are very healthy for the current ratio and gearing. Next. Okay, business strategy plan. We have the 4 major plan we are going to do. First, we have to purchase machinery equipment, set up facility in Mandin, recruit engineer more on our manufacturing site. So for geography market expansion, we are going to set up in the Jakarta. Actually, we have been in Indonesia 8 years ago. So after this IPO, we are going to set up office to serve better for our customer in Jakarta. Singapore, we already have the company in Singapore. Okay, Singapore mainly we are do more on the supply material to the Singapore market. Kuching, we already been Kuching quite some time ago. So currently we have the 2 projects ongoing in Kuching. So after IPO, we also would like to set up the office in Kuching to serve the market over there. Expand the product range. Okay, also one of the very important because because of the requirement, because of the technology, we have to continue develop our product, obtain patent registration, especially for the Singapore, Australia, Vietnam, Indonesia. And the last is the expand sales and marketing activity. We have to participate as more exhibition to enhance our market reach. Next. Okay, key growth driver. Okay, key growth driver basically can divide in by three. So yeah, expansion in the electrical and EE industry, increased investment of the data center, and pharmaceutical industry is expected to grow at the CAGR of 5.4%. This is the measure we rise in our end user industry. Next. Next. So prospect boost by the positive industry outlook like the NIMP, New Industry Master Plan 2030, and New Incentive Framework Industry by the Malaysian government. Yeah. Next. IPO detail. So we are our counter is Sharia compliant. So we are listed on the ACE market. Our IPO price 24 cents. Market cap is 120 million. So 11.37 times adjusted PE based on adjusted annually PAT for FYE 2025. And our share capital is 500 million. Yeah. Next. Next. So this is the utilization for IPO proceed. So major is come from the working capital, then followed by the purchase machine and equipment, and the rest is the business expansion, product development, marketing activity, and listing expenses. Next. Next. Okay. Post IPO share structure. So Equinity Easy Lotus is our investment holding company by myself and Mr. Fu, and myself and Mr. Fu also holding 5%. Total we are holding about 71.5%, and the remaining will by the public and independent director. Yeah. Next. So our prospectus already launched on 25th of June. Our application also closing. We are going for listing on this coming Thursday, 17th of July. Next. Yeah, this end for my presentation.
Okay. Thank you, Vincent, for just now the presentation for us to understand more about iCents. Okay. Is Vincent and Mr. Fu ready for the Q&A section?
Yes.
All right. Okay. The first question is asking, how do you differentiate yourself from competitor in the clean room and facility service market?
Okay, under iCents, there's two entity. Okay, first is the VC engineering. VC engineering, we are doing on more on the environment control. Okay, so we are doing from the design, procure, construct, testing, commission, and validation. Okay, validation. We are very niche and we are focused more on the solution for the industry. Okay, so the first. Second, we have our own manufacturing plant. We have our own brand. We have our own product. Okay, so in clean room environment is very important. Is one of the very important is the clean room architecture, which contribute about 20 to 30%. So we have our own product. So when we facing some tariff, some currency issue, some lead time, okay, and so on, we are more competitive compared with others because we have our own product. And as you know, the like data center and semiconductor, all is a fast track project. Okay, the moment the client give you a PO, you have to immediately mobilize within the 2 weeks or 3 weeks time. So we have this advantage, and most of this industry you require a custom mic. So this custom mic allow us stand most competitive, okay, and advantage. Yeah. And also for the certification also very important. So so we have those because we are Malaysia make. Okay, all the product made in Malaysia. So we don't have any issue for the certification.
Okay. Just now you also mentioned the certification, is that ISO for the only you are the one, the provider in Malaysia, or there are few?
I can say it's not a lot. I cannot say totally no. Okay, but compared to the whole the company in Malaysia, not a lot of people is doing up to ISO 4. Yeah.
Mm, Okay, just now you also mentioned the semiconductor and data center. Do you foresee any slowdown risk in this key industry?
Okay, actually in semiconductor so far, actually semiconductor is quite quiet for 2 years ago. 2 years ago, but if you see our revenue and contract, actually we have our semiconductor still is a major business revenue in our company. Okay, and semiconductor actually we non-stop doing a lot of recurring business. Okay, I can say brownfield. Okay, but I cannot deny that there's some slowdown in the capex. For the capex meaning say that there's some greenfield. Okay, but for brownfield recurring business is continue without any so far still we never stop on this one. Okay, data center can divide in the major two stream. First is the data center deal with AI. Okay, and second is doing for the data, just a manage data cloud and so on. So data center so far actually we don't see any slowdown, even though we can come across some like tariff and so on, some chip cannot come in and so on. But I can say in Malaysia, most of data center is non-AI. Okay, I can say most of the data center is more mainly deal with the data, deal with the cloud. Okay, and data center definitely needed in all the region. We cannot just depend from one region, just like our company. Okay, our HQ in Subang Jaya, but we have the server in Subang Jaya. We also have the server in Penang. Okay, in Penang. So actually, why we need to two server? Basically we want to synchronize. It's one of the sometimes you have some issue in Subang Jaya, then actually you can recover in Penang. We are sharing. So data center by now a lot, now everyone also using TikTok, a lot of data sharing, clouding and so on. Data center I didn't see any slowdown. And by our tender and our project, actually data center is moving on. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Just now you also mentioned about the tender. Could you share what is your tender book size and the break even?
Actually, I have been informed we are not allowed to disclose but definitely our tender book number is significant. Yeah.
Okay. And then also included the data center?
Yes, data center and rest of the industry as well.
All right. Okay. Just now you also say you will geography expansion to other places or country. And how does iCents plan to penetrate high growth region like Vietnam and Australia beyond their product registration?
Okay, high penetrate actually we have our own product, like especially for data center we have own product. Okay, when we go to the high growth region like the Vietnam, okay, I talk about Vietnam first. Okay, we do a lot of our product and normally we design, build, manufacture everything in Malaysia, then we export over there. Okay, we export there and we get the pattern, the registration and so on. So we didn't do conventional type for the data center because we know that where is the advantage from our side. Okay, yeah. So this is first. And Australia, basically Australia, the Australia product, we are focused more on the architectural system. Okay, so as you know, Medtech is a produce all Cleanroom architectural and so on. So we have a lot of opportunity explore the market in Australia. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Except this was the country, do you have any plan to explore to other country?
For this moment, of course, we still stick on what we are written on the prospectus. Okay, like Indonesia, like Sarawak, like Vietnam, all these kind of country. Of course, cannot deny that in future we may explore, I mean, further like in US, maybe in Europe. But for this moment, we don't have any plan yet. Okay, so we still focus on this Southeast Asia and like Australia market.
Okay, sure. Okay, this asking for the financial statement. Allowed as high revenue in financial year 23, but the PAT growth in financial 24 was moderate. Could you share what is the margin shift?
Okay, despite higher revenue in foreign PAT growth in actually our PAT growth in FY24 is mainly from our manufacturing plant. Okay, manufacturing plant. Because previously our manufacturing plant is not contribute a lot within our group. It's not grow a lot. Okay, since we move our manufacturing plant to the new factory, then we enhance our productivity. So basically the margin good in FY24 is mainly come for our manufacturing plant.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Just now you also mentioned the recurring. How much is the recurring stand like over the total revenue?
Okay, I think I can say it's about 25 to 30%. 25 to 30% is come from our revenue segment.
Okay, and how do you foresee for this segment moving forward?
Sorry?
How do you foresee for this segment moving forward, the recurring?
Because as you say now because the recurring segment is like this. Okay, because Cleanroom is not built for one times. Okay, you build one Cleanroom is not you use forever. Because Cleanroom the Cleanroom is built for the product. Okay, especially for the semiconductor, for the pharmaceutical and for I don't say data center first. Okay, and this Cleanroom, every time the technology change, every time the requirement change, okay, then they have to renovate, they have to upgrade, they have to retrofit. Okay, so I can foresee that actually this number still will continue grow because first the technology is keep changing, the regulation is keep improve. So I can foresee this number now in our group is about 25 to 30%. I can foresee this number we will grow bigger in year FY 25 or 26. Okay, because we foresee a lot of changes, a lot of retrofit is going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because of technology advancement,
Yeah.
also people increasing to use the cloud data, all that.
Mm.
And then, yeah, they need for the data capacity.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they're asking for the project duration across key industry like semicon, E&E, and data center.
I can say for medium, for small scale, the semiconductor is about 3 months times. It's a fast track. Okay. For medium scale, I can say about 4 to 6 months. Okay. Okay. 4 to 6 months or to 7 months. Okay. And for more bigger scale, I can say it's about 1 to 1.5 years. Okay. But data center, because data center, you involve a lot of commissioning. At the end, you have to incorporate everything. So I can say, let's say about 60 to 70 megawatt, may take you about 1.5 year to 2 years times.
Okay, they're asking about engineering. On average, how many projects can one engineering manage at a time?
Okay, actually, I can say it's about, okay, in rule of thumb, in our company, we depends the amount of our project, the sum of our project. Okay, it's not calculate one engineer you can handle how many project. In average, it's about 4 to 5 million ringgit Malaysia for one engineer have to handle it. Yeah. In general, of course, some small project, one engineer can handle multi project, maybe 2 to 3, depends the amount. Yeah.
Okay, you also plan to hire 15 engineer, right?
Yeah, we will hire.
Okay. Okay, the next question asking about the data center too. Is iCents looking to secure more data center project in the future? As of 5th of June 2025, Malaysia has 34 existing colocation data center with 33 more in pipeline. Okay, asking who are the main player offering similar service to iCents for the existing colocation data center? Do you mind to share?
Actually, iCents for data center, iCents is focused in the two major items. Okay, first is the cooling system. We are more focused on the cooling system. In iCents, we didn't do everything. Okay, we are doing more special. Okay, more special and more niche. Okay, this is the first. The second is we have our MATEC, is our manufacturing arm. So we produce a lot of the features, the data center features, such as the heavy duty ceiling system, raised wall. Raised wall we work with other party, and also external wall panel. Okay, on the panel. So normally iCents work very closely with the data center specialist. Okay, and mainly from the MNC company. Okay, yeah. So who is the main player offering service? Normally we are working very closely with some data center play specialists. Specialists. Yeah.
Asking just now you released your latest Q1 result. Okay, I think it's Q3, right? Could you share with that?
Comment on Q1, not Q1, not Q1.
Yeah, Q3, right?
Q3.
Yeah, okay.
Can you comment? Okay, this is our profit is our GB is increased compared with the last few quarter. Okay, last few quarter. Okay, so yeah, we have very good margin. Good GP. Okay, so this number will continue grow. Okay, we expect for the next quarter. We are work very closely with some of the owner. We expect more order book will coming in, okay, and more contract will deal, and because our manufacturing revenue is increased, compare with a whole group, because now we are contribute is about 15 to 20% only from our manufacturing plant. So we expect coming quarter more order coming in. So this number will increase because our manufacturing plant is generate a very high GP compared with other business. Okay, so we expect some increasing in our profit. Of course, in revenue we also expected will be more higher revenue we expected to be coming. Yeah.
Okay. Line and top line also will be better. Okay, expect to be. All right. The next question is, what is the biggest challenges?
Okay, our biggest challenge is the funding. Actually, it's a funding. It's a funding. Because we go for IPO, IPO because of we need funding. Okay, we need funding. So I can say in January we need more funding. Okay, because we are not depends one industry. Okay, we just now my presentation, basically we have the 6 major industry. Okay, we are diversified industry. Okay, from the semiconductor, data center, pharma, life science, palm oil, food industry. So, and we have our own manufacturing. Okay, and we have the own brand and own product. We are not limit in the Malaysia only. We can supply, export to the Southeast Asia in overseas country. Okay, at the same time, we are more specialized and niche in control environment. Yeah.
Okay. Could you share what is your key growth driver over the next 3 to 5 years?
Mainly, I can say still in the data center lah. Okay, we growth driver over the next, industry, we still is a data center, because actually our inquiry, our tender book, most of them come from the data center. Of course, in the pharmaceutical, actually in Malaysia, the pharmaceutical also booming. Actually, it's booming. But pharmaceutical is not like the semiconductor. Okay, pharmacy is a very stable industry. Of course, they are not like semiconductor is a like data center is a big jump and so on. Okay, it's a very stable, and Malaysia is a very good place for pharmaceutical hub, to be honest. Okay, because we had a very clean water, and so on. So key growth is I mean, to grow for iCents basically still come from the data center. Yeah. And of course, Malaysia industry now also high data center still, Malaysia government still pushing on this industry direction as well as the semiconductor.
Yeah, and also especially from the growth of the Johor linked with the Johor Singapore Special Economic Zone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, just now you also mentioned about the data center. If could you share how is the historical for tendering successful rate?
I can say it's about 25 to 30%. Okay. Because we iCents also, when we tender the project, we also have to choose. We also have to choose, and we also have review before we tendering the things. I can say it's about 25 to 30%. Yeah, success rate.
Okay. I think we answer all of the question tonight. Okay. Okay. Vincent, before we end, do you have any closing remark want to share with our investor?
Okay, remark is okay. Okay, iCents is a niche it's a niche but sustainable growth. Okay, sustainable growth. Okay, niche focus and sustainable growth. So we are doing a very specialized. Okay, we are doing very specialized things. Okay, and we do what the total solutions. Okay, we have our own manufacturing plant. Okay, and we have our own brand, own product, and own certificate. Okay, so iCents is not only limit in Malaysia, but also in overseas. Okay, in overseas. And we are the engineering driven. Okay, engineering driven. Okay, we driven. So most of the we start from the design, manufacturing, install, commissioning, quality validation is one-stop solutions. Okay, so on this coming 17 is our listing. So yeah, so it's a, I can say it's a potential company. Okay, potential company, and so yeah, we see all the people support. Yeah, we hope we can penetrate this IPO. Yeah.
And confirm can quite nice company.
Okay.
Okay. Once again, congrats on upcoming listing on the ACE market on 17th of July this Thursday. And thanks, Vincent, for tonight's presentation.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.